Constantly look at yourself through a man's lens or a man's perspective. You will never be satisfied with who you are and with how you look.
Her eyes are beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. She uses Maybelline, Maybelline, Maybelline.
And your eyes, too, can be beautiful when you use Maybelline. It's so easy. Start with Maybelline's new automatic eyebrow pencil. Use short, feathery strokes. Accent the natural line of your brows. Soften the effect with your fingertip. See how much more personality shows in your face. Now, the most important step of all, velvety smooth Maybelline mascara. Brush up and up. Every woman needs mascara because even brunette lashes are light at the tips. With Maybelline, your eyes look larger, so much lovelier. Even pale, skimpy lashes look longer, more luxuriant. See? Before Maybelline and after.
It gets tiring, doesn't it? When women have to carry the burden to look a certain way. As I was growing up, I really noticed so many patriarchal ideas in my home life, in my school life, like in society in general. And I always ask myself, why do we have to conform to these ideas? Who made these ideas? Who decided that beauty looks a certain way? First off, I just want to say, beauty is an energy to me. Beauty is something that you radiate. This is for the young girl in every woman who still feels unseen because of their appearance. I want to speak to the underappreciated woman, to the woman who's living in your body but still feels like she's not home. That's who I want to speak to today, and I'm inviting you with love and with courage to just step into this space. This video is to just make women and a part of women realize how strong we are and how beautiful we are. And this doesn't go because of appearance. I want to speak to every woman who feels insecure, who feels that they're not enough as they are, or they have to constantly fix something about themselves. I've been there before, and I hold so much space for who I was back then and how much I used to try to change who I was. I've grown up with that, and I just want to say, this is all a patriarchal form of thinking. This is a man's ideal world for women to never feel enough. Okay, for women to feel like they're not enough as they are and who they present themselves as. Every woman wants to be seen as attractive, as appreciated, as valued. For me, I'm not going to lie, sometimes I do want to feel valid. I do want to be seen by the opposite sex or whoever. I want to be seen as beautiful. I want to be seen as attractive. Baby, when somebody starts to judge your looks and to treat you according to your looks and your appearance in general, that person is shallow as hell. That person is shallow. They are insecure themselves. They're insecure beings. They can't see beauty past the surface. And I always believe that beauty standards are always rotating. But who made these beauty standards? Who set the system up? Who? It's men. Constantly look at yourself through a man's lens or a man's perspective. You will never be satisfied with who you are and with how you look. I don't want us to walk into this new year feeling as though we are never beautiful enough, waiting for the next glow up, which I believe is such bullshit. Already we are so powerful as we are, and this is to just awaken that inner beauty you've been suppressing. If I was invited to a party or if I was invited somewhere, I'd always look at myself first and wonder if I'm pretty enough to be out there, if you know what I mean. Like when I was growing this channel and when it was during the earlier stages of growing my channel, I always wondered, am I enough? Do I really look pretty enough for this? Will people watch if I look a certain way? That's exactly what I used to do each and every single time, and my soul would chip every single time I'd deny myself a good experience just because of how I felt I look or how ugly I felt. Whatever the age range is of the amazing women watching this video, you still have to remember that there's so much we've been dealing with as women for many, many centuries. These beauty standards that have been set by a specific group of men who thought this and that was beautiful in the past, or the type of men that tell us through these podcasts of theirs what a perfect woman is or what a beautiful woman looks like. We all carry this huge burden to perform for the men in the society, to perform for the men watching, to perform for the male gaze.
All the guys make eyes at a girl whose eyes are lovely with Maybelline. Use Maybelline. Use Maybelline and you have lovely eyes.
To earn validation from men. It's painful. It's painful for us women to continue to grow up in such a world. The reason why I say that we struggle so much with beauty and seeing ourselves as beautiful is because we are objectified in each and everything we do. And we are using these shallow male perspectives, and we are seeing ourselves from this lens of whatever men want us to look like. And that is making us forget who we really are. Every organ in your body that has served you and that has kept you alive, every single idea in your head that pops up, every great thing about you, anything that is not in the category of physical appearance, you start to push that away. You start to push who you really are as a person beyond the surface. And that just objectifies you. That makes you to be an object of desire. I don't know. I don't want to be an object of desire, and I will never want a fellow woman to be an object of desire. I want women to feel strong and to not be an object of desire, but a whole individual. A whole individual that is seen for her power, for her mind, and for what she wants. This beauty thing to me is something I see as a limit for women. It's a limit for women to truly be comfortable with who they are and to really love themselves, to really love ourselves. This is a limit. Beauty standards are a limit to a woman's potential. To see women and to judge a woman's worth through her beauty and through how often she gets her hair done, or how often she does her maintenance and how she looks, is simply dehumanizing a woman. Whenever I had this voice in my head say that I'm not enough, or I'm ugly, or my eyebrows should look a certain way, or this should happen a certain way, I realized that's not me. That's not me. That's not my voice. That was a man's voice. That was the expectation of a man that I have been living for. This voice just kept on growing in my head until I was like, I just need to shut the man down. I need to shut the male voice down in my head. I need to cut off the validation I'm looking for. Okay, baby, I need to stop thinking about what this man wants, because every girl has been brought up with a man in her head. Okay, that's the sad part. I'm sorry for the background noise, but every girl has a man in her head that she is constantly trying to please. It's not easy to shut this man down. It takes time. It takes dedication to who you really are, to yourself as a woman. It takes dedication to seeing your true strengths, to seeing your talents, to seeing who you are unfold before your eyes. It's not easy, because this is something that the women before us carried. How you look should never determine how people treat you and how people see you. Every time you feel that you're not beautiful enough, or that you feel unattractive or ugly, you should really sympathize with yourself. And I want you to remember that. Not appreciating your appearance is something that has been passed down by generations of women who were tricked into believing that they're not pretty enough, or that they will never be pretty enough, or who are tricked into believing that their appearance is all that matters. Their appearance is what makes them who they are. No, that ends with you. It ends with the woman I'm speaking to right now. I want you to create a world where your appearance doesn't determine how good life is to you. I want you to create a world where your beauty is not just physical, but something powerful, a force, where you create your beauty standards, where you appreciate your beauty, where you love yourself and you uplift yourself. Create your world. You deserve to live in a world where you're happy. and where you always feel fulfilled with how you look and who you are and how pretty and wonderful you are as a person. Create a world where beauty is not just physical, but something powerful and different, something that you approve of. When you look in the mirror, you look at the woman who built who she is today. You look at the woman with the amazing ideas and intelligence and power and a dream. That's the woman you're looking at, not the woman you want to change, but the woman you want to live with. This whole topic has made me so emotional because it's something I've been dealing with for a long time, and I just needed somebody to tell me this in my early teenage years. My beauty or how I look should never water down who I am as a person and what I bring to the table. And that should never happen to you too. It ends with us. The day I chose to shut down the male voice in my mind and to completely blind the male gaze is the day I started seeing myself. Is the day I started seeing the woman in front of me, the woman who has been begging to be seen, not only for what she looks like, but for what she carries. So it's not going to be easy, but it's definitely going to be worth it once you realize that the only person you have to gain approval from is yourself. You guys can subscribe to my channel and like my videos if you want to see more videos on this. And thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate every like, every view. You guys are awesome. Have an amazing week. Love you.